What's up, YouTubers? This is Millennial DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to build a DIY quail coop. I use mostly supplies that were laying around in my garage. I got a couple pieces of wood at the Home Depot, but this is pretty much everything that you're going to need. The whole project cost me probably about $50 or $60. I'm brand new on YouTube, so if you wouldn't mind, hit the like and subscribe button. Make me feel good. I would probably make sure you have one of these handy drills, a nice little drill set, and just a Phillips head drill bit. So I just started this project off by getting a 2x4, measuring it to 66 inches, and cutting it. You're going to need 4 of those. So after you're done with that, just get some 2x2s and make your cage as big as you want it. I just have a 48 inch by a 24, and that's sufficient for about 6 quails on one level. As you can see, I have enough space for about 4 levels on this if I wanted to continue to build, but I'm only going to show you how to build 1 level for now. So in the video, I just marked each level to be an even quantity, and I'm just screwing in with 1 drywall screw. Very easy. With these 2x2s, I figured out that it's a lot easier to drill a pilot hole before you put a screw in there, or sometimes they split. So that just prevents all the splitting and wasted wood. I just wanted to do this project the simplest way I possibly could with resources I had laying around. This made it very affordable, and also, you know, as I go along, I'll try to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible too. I didn't paint this as I went, but I will at the end when it's complete. I'll probably just spray paint the whole thing white because I do want to take it outside when we have some sunny days, and let the quails get a little sunshine too as well. I just want to point out that I'm not a professional builder or carpenter, but I'm doing this to the best of my ability, just from the stuff I've learned in the past. And it's going to be structurally sound, and it's going to do the trick. So what I did is I just went ahead and cut out a whole bunch of 2x2s because I'm going to eventually need them for the other levels. So it's not like they're going to go to waste or anything. I will eventually use them all. So next, this is the actual platform that the quails will be on. Just measure the inside of whatever dimensions that you had come up with. Again, I said mine was a 48 by 24. And so just put those together. These are 1x4s. I used 1x4s and just stapled the netting onto them. Don't make the same mistake that I did. Try to stretch the netting as far as you possibly can. Multiple hands do help. So next, before you put this platform in, you need to staple some netting to the 2 sides. And what I used is just a 2x4 to act as like a little leg, but you really don't need the 2x4. You can actually just screw it directly to the outside. I just did that just in case I want to adjust the length on the back side in case the eggs weren't rolling, because my netting is a little bit loose. So some might call it cheap, but I didn't want to go to Home Depot again and get more wood, so I just reused some decking wood that I had. Just measured the inside of that, cut it, and I used that for the outer ledge. So that's where the quail eggs are going to roll into. and just went ahead and stapled all that together. And to keep the eggs from rolling off the platform, I just cut a 2x2 and just screwed it right into the 1x4. And also on the sides, I put another little section of 2x2 because the eggs can roll off the side too as well. So next, I decided to put the two doors close to each other so I wouldn't have to cut another piece of 2x2 for the hinges to go on. So I went ahead and built those. Underneath where the door is going to be. So you see this piece of wood that I put in here that was extra. I just put it in for support. So I'm going to go ahead and measure and put another support railing in there just because the screen that I have is not big enough to fit all the way across. So I'm just going to have to like piece it out. And so I'll just center one of them in front in the center of one of those boards. And so I didn't use the same exact screen as I was using before. This is just the top, so you know you're not going to see it all that much just when it's open. So I didn't think it would matter that much. We'll, you know, put the OSB board on the back too. So I happened to have a piece that actually fit lengthwise. I just had to cut it. Just make sure you leave a little gap right there so that if you leave it outside, you know, the water is not going to get underneath the OSB. Here's the hinges that I used from Home Depot. Worked out great. So I'm going to put those on the top. And they absolutely did the trick. Very sturdy. I don't see any problem with them at all. They were like $2, I think. And I have some old knobs. I should have used these hinges, but I forgot about them. I have some old knobs that I'm going to put on there too, both the doors and the top, right in the middle. So that's what it looks like. And that is the finished product, at least the first level of it. So the whole project took me probably about, I would say, 3 hours of continuous work, just because I was doing some other things too while I was constructing it. And it's the first time that I've ever constructed one of these before too. So as you see, I didn't put the oil trays in there. I just put It's like a box, just a cardboard moving box from Home Depot. I just cut it open and spread it out. So the next step is to do the other layers. So I hope you enjoyed it and good luck with yours.